So I really look at I love a challenge though, and I'm just so proud of every bit of it. We went through a whole roller coaster of the human experience, and I'm very proud.
So I love a challenge, and I'm proud of every bit of it. We went through a roller coaster of the human experience. I'm very proud. Hi, this is Macy. Marvel devotees were left reeling upon hearing that the studio took the stunning measure of filing a lawsuit against Blake Lively, a brand that rarely engages in open confrontations, especially against high-profile names. This turn felt seismic. Before we begin, please hit that subscribe button and the like button to show your support. Also, drop your thoughts in the comments section. We love hearing from you. Whispers circulated that the legal action stemmed from Blake's alleged use of confidential Deadpool material for personal gain. There were suggestions that she leaked classified elements to shift the narrative around her own disputes. Fans found themselves grappling with an inconceivable reality. Could the actress, celebrated for her public image, have delved so deeply into Marvel's secrets that the studio felt compelled to intervene? Reports of tension had emerged across social media for months. These rumors focused on Lively's involvement in a film adaptation. There was a lot of optimism when the project was announced. Lively teamed up with a filmmaker known for heartfelt storytelling. Early press images showed a collaboration. It didn't take long for issues to appear. Lively allegedly took issue with Justin's multi-role approach. The tabloids seized on the disagreements. Friction might have gone unnoticed if Lively hadn't charged Justin with planting negative stories.
I mean, honestly, the way that I get into a character is through their style. So it was more about who Lily is that was so fascinating to me, is that she's a walking, talking contradiction, yet it's perfectly harmonious for her.
Initially, some believed her. Hollywood influences narratives behind the scenes. Fans, sympathetic to women, flocked to her defense. However, Justin and his team responded with evidence. Rather than Justin being the puppet master, communications showed Blake threatening to deploy her inner circle, including her husband Reynolds, to force compliance. References to dragons and urgent calls with connections. All this time, the storyline began to paint her as the possible manipulator. I mean, honestly, the way that I get into a character is through their style. So it was more about who Lily is that was so fascinating to me, is that she's a walking, talking contradiction. Yet it's perfectly harmonious for her. All this might still have been contained within typical Hollywood strife, albeit a sensational one, had it not bled into Marvel's domain. Deadpool, a once risky venture that Ryan had championed, had skyrocketed into a major moneymaker for the studio. Audiences adored the wisecracking mercenary, and Brian's comedic style melded so well with the character that he seemed irreplaceable. This collaboration made him one of Marvel's most bankable stars. The synergy appeared unassailable, yet as the details of Blake's dispute with Justin emerged, so too did rumors that Ryan's resources, and by extension Marvel's top-secret intellectual property, might have been referenced or used to bolster Blake's position. The rumor mill was buzzing. Marvel's lawyers were reviewing documents. These documents pointed to the possibility that Blake leaked Deadpool material to overshadow the negative attention around her feud with Justin. This turned into a legal bombshell. Marvel announced that they were filing a formal suit. Marvel's initial statement didn't explicitly name Blake. Marvel insiders said she had systematically leaked Deadpool's secrets.
But I was like just tracking him down, and then I finally got to read the script, and the script was a thriller. So that was a little confusing to me because he's like such a funny director.
Yeah.
And so I said, what is this? Because the script is definitely like a twisting, turning, intense thriller. Is it a comedy or a thriller? And he said, yes. So then every day on set, I was like, is today a comedy or is it a thriller?
It's a good mix
and
of
it's
both.
like, yeah, it's like really kind of over the top and campy and trashy and fun and like, kind of like my outfit, I guess.
The industry's reaction was immediate and explosive. This was not an everyday lawsuit like contract disputes. It touched on alleged sabotage from within. Observers pointed out if allegations held water, it indicated a shocking breakdown of trust. Blake's representatives denied any wrongdoing. They insisted she never possessed official Deadpool secrets. They attacked the suit, suggesting Marvel aimed to scapegoat her for broader internal leaks. Her denial, however, didn't match the messages that had emerged from her dispute with Justin. Suddenly, fans wondered how far that willingness extended. The drama overshadowed Ryan's comedic flair. He fell silent. Some believed he had receded to craft a strategy. Marvel's decision, and this made things more complicated. Justin Baldoni, having inadvertently lit the spark, found himself fielding a barrage of questions. He reiterated that his aim was to clear up false impressions regarding his directorial style. In interviews, Justin acknowledged that if Blake had used Deadpool's secrets, the situation was more alarming than he realized. He remained measured. The complaint from Marvel hinted at breaches of confidentiality, potential damages, and contractual violations. The amount they sought was not disclosed. Attorneys might demand phone records, emails, and text logs.
We always tease each other. He was, after I gave birth, he was like, oh my gosh, if I lost you and I, went to the park with our 3 kids, I mean, think of the ladies I can. This is a horrible thing to say. And he's like, I mean, I've got a long list. And I was like, oh, really? Because I just have one on my list.
Oh.
I don't have anyone on my list.
And then it wasn't funny anymore.
No, it's so much more of a burn. He's like, wait, who? And I was like, think of someone. Bob Newhart, I don't know.
Suddenly, Hollywood realized that a smaller scale friction was becoming a potential reconfiguration of star alliances. We always tease each other. He was, after I gave birth, he was like, oh my gosh, if I lost you and I, went to the park with our 3 kids, I mean, think of the ladies I can thing to say. And he's like, I mean, I've got a long list. And I was like, oh, really? Because I just have one on my list and it wasn't funny anymore. It's so much more of a bird. He's like, wait, who? And I was like, think of someone, Bob Newhart. I don't know. Would Ryan remain the face of Deadpool? One side struggled to accept that Blake would sabotage something that brought her husband so much success. Another believed that if the text messages proved anything, it was that Blake could be strategic. Online debates flared. Was Marvel going too far? A few websites claimed they'd received tips from sources close to Blake. Marvel's complaint purportedly included evidence. The coincidence would be hard to ignore. Tabloid coverage grew. The couple was followed. Fans speculated if Blake would settle or respond with a countersuit, but no resolution. Each day brought new speculation, but few answers. Marvel's lawyers said that the brand's integrity was paramount. If one of their own stars had sidestepped those measures, it represented a crisis.
I mean, I internalized that as opportunity. We had such a responsibility to this audience to deliver something and to have the opportunity to deliver something for a passionate group of people.
Yes.
As someone who is so deeply passionate myself, I was so excited about that. I would so much rather have that than people who are indifferent.
Blasé.
Reynolds was silent in a statement. The statement avoided defending Blake outright. He maintained a neutral stance. Blake's response was unclear. Some speculated that the lawsuit made tensions between them grow. The situation grew by the day. There were no details about their discussions. Justin Baldoni, while having created the spark, found that it was overshadowing. He remained focused on his film. It became increasingly clear that the result could reshape not just Blake's future, but that of Deadpool. The fan community wrestled with complicated feelings. Online debates flared. Was Marvel going too far? Hollywood observers deemed the event a cautionary tale. One day, Blake was a star. Now she faces a lawsuit. And before we wrap things up, let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer drama of it all. This saga has underscored the often precarious and unpredictable nature of celebrity and power in the entertainment world. The lessons that can be learned from the situation and the outcomes that we will see are going to be something. If you enjoy diving into this tale of intrigue, manipulation, and the potential unraveling of a beloved franchise, and you want to stay up to date on the latest celebrity news, Hollywood scandals, and in-depth explorations of the entertainment industry, then make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Hit that subscribe button right now and never miss another video. We are always eager to get feedback and to learn about the opinions of our audience. What are your predictions for the lawsuit? Where do you think this story will lead? Share your thoughts and speculations in the comments below. We love reading your insights, and as always, thank you for watching.